3rd of May, and I am very, very, very happy that the brand new annual Stampin' Up! Annual catalogue that goes from today until the 1st of May next year is live. By the way, my name is Ellen Woodbridge. I am getting notification off my screen. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. I am an hour north of Sydney, and today we are going to have a walkthrough of this catalogue. So we're going to drool over each page, have a chat about it. So as you're coming in, give me a thumbs up if you love me doing these catalogue walkthroughs. I do generally do one with each and every catalogue that comes out. So I'll be doing one in a few more weeks' time. Yes, Edith, it's catalogue time. I know, it's so exciting. I may have been up. Oh, no problem, Cindy, no problems. I may have been up at midnight, and I may have been ordering all the goodies I want. And by all the goodies I want, it's all the goodies I'm going to share with you guys. So over the next year, which is very exciting. So lots of new stuff, even though we have just said goodbye to a whole lot of stuff that's retired, that means we've got new stuff today. Hello, Dawn, how are you? So as you can tell, I'm always excited. New things, new shiny things. New shiny things are good. I feel like it rejuvenates me as well. So a new catalogue rejuvenates me. Now, what I did want to tell you, in the description box below, I do have the link to my online store. Now, if you do want to have a look and have a look at the brand new things that are in my store straight away, when you go into my store, go to new, and if you go to new arrivals under the new menu, it'll take you straight to all the brand new catalogue items. So who's ready to have a look at the new catalogue? I am, because it's been a while since I did a start to finish look. Hello, Miss Kay, how are you? So yeah, it's been a while since I did start to finish look. I was flicking through a few things last night as I was ordering, or just before I was ordering, and I went, oh, I'd forgotten about that. They didn't necessarily make my list because we can't have everything. I don't have tens of thousands of dollars to have everything, but I went, ooh. So yes, we can ooh and ah together. So when you are making comments about products in the catalogue, please make sure you're using the product name, because all the comments are delayed. So that means that you'll go, oh, that's really nice, and I'll go, yes, that is really nice, but I'd love to know which product you thought was really nice. Oh, good to hear you are well, Kay. So let's flip around, get the zoom right, so we can see the pages and see all the things, and I'll turn off my overhead light. So I'm assuming by everyone's comments so far, everyone is super excited that it's new catalogue day. Because I mean, really, how could you not be happy it's new catalogue day? Okay, right, we are here. Let's do, see, that's the thing, I can't do too much of a zoom. Okay, that's that. I'm going to leave this catalogue right here. I'm going to get up my replay screen. I'm going to see how it looks. Okay, my light is off because how it looks on my phone is totally different to how it looks on my replay screen. Hello, Miss Laurie, how are you? Okay. Maureen, I hope you're having a good day. Hopefully we get a little chance to catch up later. Sorry, I've just got to get through all the ads. Yes, please don't forget thumbs up if you want to see more of these. And then on Thursday, I will... I just need it to go up a titch, a hair, and I think we're good. No, I've just made myself slightly crooked. Hello, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Darlene, for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Helps other people find us. So I'm hoping you can all see this clear and well. Now, some products, I'm going to say I've already got that. So if you want to have a look at those products up close and personal, I have already done a part 1 and a part 2 unboxing. And when I receive the order I put in this morning, I will do a part 3 unboxing for this catalogue. It's good for you, Darlene. Fantastic. So we're going to start with the gorgeous cover. Would you believe there's only 2 bits of stamping on this gorgeous cover, and all these products are from the same suite, and we're going to have to wait about 100 pages to see it. So let's get in. So this is showing the same suite, and it is, the whole suite is called Hues of Happiness. It has this gorgeous rainbow, as you can see across the page, and it is dies, stamps, and designer series paper. And the first time I saw it, I was in love, absolute love. Okay, so as always, we have our Q&A with Sarah. Just a little Q&A. Summarize the experience of Stampin' Up! In 15 words. How do you do that? Expands my family, helps me grow, gives me confidence, and helps me make a difference. That is a very good summary. I like that. Who inspires you? I am always amazed and inspired by our demonstrators, and they make Stampin' Up! Such a wonderful community to be a part of. So that's lovely. And then Shelley has a little Q&A, and that is all of the family, the Gardner family. Table of contents. So this is nice and easy to read in this catalogue, and there are some catalogue items to take note of. The N, which I think is actually pink. Yes, it's a pink N in the catalogue. That denotes all the new products. Reversibles. Now, they are a specialised photopolymer stamp that you can use on both sides. So that's for reversibles. Our distinctive stamps, which create different opacities in a single stamped image. So that's for that. And then we've got the clock for quick and easy projects. Okay, engaging. So there are a couple of ways you can engage with Stampin' Up! And you can shop. You can craft with our kits. You can make a difference, and making a difference could be making a card and sending a card. You can host a gathering with friends, or you can join. Now, there is a joining special at the moment, and it involves all the brand new in colours, which I think I will show you on the next page or so. So all the amazing new in colours, which I've already shown you. So talking about our stamps, so we can colour with our stamps with our Stampin' Right markers. We can emboss and then colour over it, and we can stamp off to create different opacities with the same stamp. This, I would love to create this. That is just gorgeous. All the different stamps, different embossing folders, all our colours. I love, that's the one thing that being a scrapbooker previously, the one thing I loved, hello Lisa, hello Margine, the one thing I really love about Stampin' Up! Is the colours and the coordination. Being, as I said, being a scrapbooker, I often found it hard to match two nice greens, where with Stampin' Up I have a lot less trouble because they are meant to go together. So we do have our coordination. So we do, as I was talking about, our colour coordination. So we have ink, ribbon, paper, and different printed products that all go with the same colour. And then we have our colour families that are designed to go together, so it takes the guesswork out of it. We do also have coordinated suites of products, so paper, stamps, dies, ribbon. And that is one of the really cute ones that is in the catalogue. And the perfectly paired products, we have our stamps and punches, and we have our dies and our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines. We've got the main machine and we've got the mini. Oh, it would be so nice to frame, Cindy. So a little bit about our kits. So these are kits by Stampin' Up are the kits that are available on in my online store. So we generally no longer have kits in our catalogues, and they are available while stocks last in our store. This is a look at three of our latest one. The Kindness and the Robot kit was only released, I think, last week. And we have our birthday kit, and then we've got a treat kit that I think a lot of my friends in the US had as a paper pumpkin kit, but they did bring it back as part of our kits. Okay, I think we are ready to get into the catalogue at large with products. So this is our first suite. Now this heroes our 5. I am going to grab them here because they are worth celebrating. Sorry guys, you can hear me grabbing them out of my storage here. Our 5 in colours. So we have Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. Now, these are in the Tea Boutique colours, Tea Boutique paper. I have shown the Tea Boutique paper in my catalogue, in my unboxing, and as I said, it features our brand new in colours. Now, if you have a wish list that is more than $169 Australian, I want you and the in colours are on your wish list. I recommend signing up to be a part of my team because we are giving you in colour, basically an in colour kit. So you get the ink, you get some grid paper like this, but special grid paper printed in these 5 colours. You get the 6x6 designer series paper, and there's one more thing that my brain is totally escaping me with. I haven't got the stamps or the stamp set, but I definitely can see my stepdaughter Thea, her eyes lit up when she saw this and went, oh, I really like this, Ellen. So yes, and we'll have a closer look at these dies later in the catalogue, but you can see them down here. It cuts out the solid teacup, and you also get more detailed teacup. And if you have a look here, the images that have a halo around them, that means those images coordinate with the die in the set. And that is a closer look at the detailed die that is in the set. We also have cards and envelopes that coordinate with this. So this is a look at the cards and envelopes. So taking the guesswork out of it, making things nice and easy. Now, some of the returning products I am going to gloss over because we've already had them and we do have quite a bit to go through. They are really vivid colours, Laurie, and I do really like that. Okay, so we have the new Sending Smiles stamp set. So I love the big sending, I love the coordinating, and the flowers are gorgeous. We did have a similar set a number of years ago, but this is gorgeous. It just reminds me of that set, and I think I did own it. I think different words but similar style. we have our pansy patch back, and it is still available as a bundle at 10% off. So I'm loving that the bundles are 10% off. Bottled Happiness. I did finally receive Bottled Happiness, the stamp set, and we are going to play with that on Thursday over on Facebook. I've got a card, very simple card using Bottled Happiness, and these two bottles coordinate with the bottle punch. As always, 10% off. We do also have the shaker domes that coordinate with this set. So essentially you've got a mini suite with the punch, stamp and the shaker domes. So we have a really nice mixed sentiment set, Celebrating You, that's coming over. But I love these pretty pop-up dies. And this is them in motion. So you get some shapes. I'll show you later in the catalogue. You get a circle, a rectangle, and I think a larger piece. And it pops out these shapes, and you also get these icons and fluttery things in single shapes as well. So I looked at that and went, ooh, that's pretty. Another new set, Good Feelings. Great large sentiment set. If you want to make your card making impactful and easy, large sentiments are the way to go, because those large sentiments stand out from the page and half your work is done for you. So they've showed here how they've used one of our background stamps and then stamped the sentiment over and used our blending brushes to make it pop because they've white heat embossed it. Have a cherry set, which is really sweet. It's called Sweetest Cherries, and we do have a punch that goes with it, and we have some new treat bags, and these are called Peekaboo treat bags because you've got that clear window in them, and they are food safe. The good thing is most of our treat boxes and bags are food safe. So Nothing's Better Than is coming back. We've got our Daffodil Daydream coming back, and our new one on this page is Breaking News, and you can see it used here. Breaking News, Confetti Cake Balloons, Let's Party. That's a really cute birthday card. So you can do lots of things with this. You've even got a scroll for a Tessima. I think that's what they're called. Not that I ever got one, but that's okay. So that is really good. It's something a bit different that I don't think Stampin' Up! Have ever had before. Okay, we've got Friends Like Seashells carrying over, as well as our Paradise Palms. And these are showing up here some of our Texture Chic Memories and More cards and envelopes. So they're gorgeous. They have been ordered and showing us how we can add texture to some coordinating pieces with our gilded leafing. Okay, our next suite is Lovely in Linen. So I'll let you take it in. We've got texture. We do have an embossing folder that goes with this. We've got the gorgeous Designer Series paper and the colours Sweet Sorbet, Pale Papaya, Soft Succulent, Evening Evergreen and Night of Navy. We have the Lovely and Lasting stamp set with the Lasting label punch. So it's something a bit different. It's a very different shape. Reminds me of an old-fashioned pillow, and I can't get it out of my head that this is an old-fashioned pillow. But once the sentiment's in it, it doesn't remind me of that, but like this it does. So you guys can all have a laugh at me for that one. And the embossing folder with some stamping here, but the papers are gorgeous. And I am doing a Designer Series paper share for anyone in Australia. At this stage I am definitely running it. I have ordered all the paper and I do just have a couple of spots left if anyone wants to participate. The go-to greetings is 3 sets of the same greetings in 3 different fonts. So I know I love particular greetings, but I often want it in a different font. Great way of doing it. Really, really great way. And we haven't used this true formal scripts font in a really long time. Our flowering tulips is carrying over. And we do have up here, and it's a die by itself, so it doesn't go with anything, the mini pocket envelope die. So that's here. Something a bit nice. So we do have a lot of standalone dies in the new catalogue, and they have featured them in these kind of areas throughout the catalogue. We have Amazing Year, which is one of our new stamp sets. Beautiful gift, gorgeous bouquet, great sentiments. Loving this script font. You guys who have been around for a while know I'm a sucker for script fonts, and this is really pretty. So just showing you the shimmery white embossing paste over some flowers. So different way, we might have to try that to add some shimmer to a card that isn't Winker's Stella. So we have the painted poppies and peaceful moments that is carried over, and throughout the catalogue they do show us the host sets. Now these are sets that you can earn by hosting an event. So whether it be a virtual event, an in-person event, I'm more than happy to do a class. I generally do classes here in my home, but I can certainly, you bring some refreshments and I'm happy to host a class here at home. Okay, the ladybug has carried over from, it will be carrying over and is, it's currently in 2 publications from the mini catalogue that is also currently still current. The word currently is coming up a lot today. Okay, we have Sweet Songbirds. These are gorgeous. And it comes with the stamp set and a punch, so it makes it super duper easy to make these cute birds. So this is a stamped example with the picture. This dies, and this is just a punched version, no stamping required. And they have paired it with the Fancy Frames dies. Okay, next page, we have the Days to Remember that's carried over, same with the Simply Succulent, and we do have the Framed Occasions. Now this coordinates with the beautiful shape dies that are in the current mini catalogue, so that's something really cute and cool. And up here they're showing us the Twigs and Sprigs embossing folder and die. So this is one of the hybrid embossing folders and dies that you cut and emboss at exactly the same time, which is really cool, and you get all these twigs and sprigs out of it. So it's a whole cover piece, which is great. So if you did want to cut something then emboss it, it's hard to line up with this kind, but you do it all at once and you're not embossing, then cutting and squeezing the embossing out, because you'd lose all that beautiful detail. So tell me what you're thinking, tell me what's your favourite. I do really want to hear from you girls as I go through here. A little cheesy. So this is a really cute set. You've got some dessert, cookies, cheese and wine. Or they call it pudding, I just call it dessert. But that's an Americanism, but the wine and the cheese and the cookie, sounds good. We've got Celebrate Sunflowers and we've got the Cheerful Basket. And I feel these two actually go really well together. So you've got, it's all occasions, you've got all the hearts, the apples, and you've got craft supplies that you can put in the basket and a cute kitty. So this is very, very cute, and it does come with matching dies. So as you can see, these white pieces do go with matching dies. Our next suite is Butterfly Kisses. These very cute, great for the kids in your life. And this does come with dies as well, so you can see the cutouts here and you can see the stamped pieces. Really bright and fun paper. We have Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Parakeet Party, Starry Sky and Fresh Freesia. So you've got two of the in colours there. Must have for me the Charming Sentiments. So you get all these beautiful mixed script sentiments and tight matching dies. And it is really mixed sentiments just for you. Congratulations, you've got baby one, birthday, thank you, mega fantastic, new, super fantastic, mega news, faith not fear, good luck, really good. I need a sentiment for everything set. You think you want most of it, darling? Don't worry, I had that problem early this morning. I feel your pain. We've got Art Gallery carrying over, and up here we do have the Delicate Edge dies that have created this leaf edge and this lacy edge. Okay, Bigger Swishes carrying over. We have Sunny Splash, which is a bit cute, and I will go back and highlight the spots and dots die that is over here, and this is one of the samples here using it. Something a bit different. It's still on my I'm not sure list. That is a great sentiment set, Cindy. I do agree. So these just remind me of old-fashioned swimmers. I call them swimmers, bathers, togs, whatever you call them. They are just darling. They are so sweet. Simply Fabulous. It's another new set. This reminds me, and someone actually told me where the font is from that 70s show. And it is just nostalgic for me, even though I'm a child of the late 70s. Well, I was born just in the 70s. But yes, the typography of this just gets me. I really, really like the typography. Okay, now we've gone from all occasion, but we're in the Christmas realm. So we've had our Peaceful Deer that is still available and is in the new catalogue. Up here it's been paired with some brand new dies and the embossed treat bags. So that would be cute for some little treats for co-work. You call them bathing suits, Cindy. How interesting. But you all knew what I was talking about, which is always half the battle. So treat bags will be great for any holiday. These would be great for Halloween as well, to either hand out treats or to go to a couple of trick-or-treating places. The new Christmas stamp set is called Trimming the Tree. It is your absolute quintessential Christmas tree that is the perfect shape, and that one would fit in my house height-wise, but I need a very skinny one because I don't quite have the floor space. Looking at some embellishments here that we will get through a bit later. We do have the Christmas season stamp set and the Christmas to Remember that are carrying over. And we've had a look up here. Christmas pine cone dies have carried over as well. And this is a cracker and treat box die. So you can make your own handmade crackers for the for your Christmas table or your holiday table, which is really cute. And I'll get to the sizing of that when we get to that part of the catalogue. We had a sneak peek at this next suite a little earlier, right at the start of the catalogue. This is Happy Forest Friends. And that bear is so happy. I just want to go up and give him a hug. I would never give a bear a hug in real life. Don't worry. Don't worry. I would never do that. We have this very, very whimsical watercolor paper. So the colors are Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, So Saffron, Old Olive, Sahara Sand, and Smoky Slate. We have a coordinating combo pack of Sahara Sand and Old Olive ribbon. And this stamp set does coordinate with some dies. We even have some trees in here that would make some fantastic Christmas trees. And we have a nice stump with a detail overlay as well, which is reminiscent of the Forest Friends kind of stump idea. And that's kind of an idea of how big that tree is. It's a really, really sweet set. Okay. Stitch Reset. I have this story. I bought it last catalogue. It hasn't been inked up yet. So someone needs to find a way that I can use this Stitch Reset, but we will move on. The Elephant Parade. These are the most darling elephants. Oh, they are so sweet. This one reminds me of Dumbo. These two just reminds me of Dumbo. Like, not the same illustration, but it really does. And this comes with coordinating dies. They're so sweet. Like, it's even got the peanut and a little mouse, depending on how many you use. Now, if we're having a look at dies throughout the catalogue, you also have this little mini symbol that shows you that this die set, you can use all the dies in the mini machine. Pure Magic. This is kind of down David's path. Dragons, Pegasus, Mermaid. Really like the sentiments. I like the mix of topography in there. It's a bit sweet, a little bit different. Hello Donna, how are you? This is a good way they have shown how to use this. And this one might be the one that inspires me. And on this page they are showing the brush stroke specialty paper that I said's quite like a jacquard upholstered fabric, but it's a very thin but sturdy paper. Nuts About Squirrels is saying, so glad we're friends. This little corgi, I don't know, is it a corgi? Someone tell me. I love him in the fan, and it says, I'm blown away by you. So, so, so cute. This is a great punny set. We have a guinea pig and we have a cat with a crown, because every cat wants a crown. Going back over here for a little second, we do have a new set of basic shapes, and it's called Stylish Shapes, and it has squares, circles and banners, and they're nesting, like they're nesting shapes, and I will show you those in a little second. A grand kit has carried over. By my side is really, really cute, and this is our quick and easy stay simple or step it up. This is one of those projects showing you 3 different ways stepped up how you can use this stamp set. I think I need this girl with the glasses, and that's me. Oh, that's good to hear your cold is getting better, Donna. One happy family is carrying over, as is Whale Done. Decorative circle punch. This punch here, it is called decorative circle. It's generally a circling shape with a decorative edge, and that is a brand new punch. This catalogue, we have another hostess set over here. Stay, sit, stay, relax. We have Party Puffins and Peak of Boo Farm carrying over. And we have this Birthday Piggy. This is a great companion set for a piggy set we had many, many years ago. Not many, a few years ago. But really, really sweet. I love these on a scooter with the happy, happy birthday on the flag. So cute. So cute. I do have a friend who is utterly obsessed with pigs. Okay, Abigail Rose Sweet. Now this is soft, romantic, beautiful. I wasn't going to get this and I ended up getting it. It won me over. It won me over. Gorgeous neutral papers. So we've got Petal Pink, Early Espresso, Crumb Cake, Vanilla, Smoky Slate, Basic Black. That means you can add any colour to this to make that colour sing, or you can keep it nice and neutral as they have with these dies. We have dies that go with this, so all these cut out, plus we have a spray of dies, and it looks like that coordinates with one of the patterns in the designer series paper, which is very, very cool. But you can also use those shapes. It looks like they've built a flower here using the shapes from that die. The other really fun thing they have shown is stamping on this natural finish ribbon. Now this ribbon is like really wide. It's 7/8 of an inch wide. So I'll have some fun stamping on it and seeing what we can do with it. Bye, Kay. I will see you next time. Have a great week. I hopefully see you on Thursday. Potted Geraniums is a new stamp set. I do remember having geraniums growing up, so this is a bit of a nostalgia set. And we do have dies that go with this, and I do really like that label die. Once again, mixed font will get me every time. Have Eden's Garden, that has carried over, and this is one of our distinctive sets. Okay, hopefully I haven't missed any pages flicking these. Have our hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are so cute. They're still staying around. Another big birthday set, or big sentiment set called Big Hooray. So you can use these by themselves or put them together to create some really fun cards. Count on Me is staying around. Reasons to Smile, another big sentiment set, and this is one that earlier in the catalogue they did show them colouring different elements of this with Stampin' Right markers. So yes, have lovely you and plentiful plants that are staying around. Brand new Stronger Together. This is a great set to use with the new blends that are the natural tone blends, and they are now being sold in combo packs. So it's 5 combo packs for that, and that's my phone ringing that I'm going to ignore. We do have the Stepping Stones sentiment. Well, it's not really a sentiment set because these are all quotes. A Helen Keller quote, a Samuel Johnson, Mark Twain, William Prescott, Dante, don't get me to do that, and we have J.W. Goethe. Yep. So great quotes that we can use there. Fresh cut flowers. Very, very simple flowers to make a great card. Here they have stamped onto vellum and coloured it in, and they have also featured the Artisan Edition dies, which are some background dies that we will be using coming up, because that did make my list. No one add up my list, as I'm telling you, please, because it's a bit scary. A Wash with Beauty. This is a gorgeous watercolor inspired paper. This is reminiscent of things we've had before, which is why this one jumped out at me, as is the stamp set. It's different, but it's the same, and this stamp set, just things personally in my own collection, I can definitely add it in with other things to make it even more beautiful than what it is in the stamp set. So the colours: Merry Merlot, Polished Pink, Calypso Coral, Granny Apple Green, Mossy Meadow, Balmy Blue. We also have Iridescent Pearls. So it's the pearls with the iridescent finish over the top. Have dies that go with this, including this trellis background, which is a bit nice. I'm going to have a drink of water in a second. Okay, we have Quiet Meadow carrying over. Nature's Harvest is carrying over as well in a bundle. So some of the things that are carrying over are staying in a bundle. Okay, Threw It Together, another carrying over stamp set. And these papers here are the Pretty Prince Designer Series paper. This is standalone designer series paper. It doesn't go with any one particular set. Olive Branches, brand new, very reminiscent. A few of my friends and I, we couldn't work out what the old set is, but it does remind us of an older set. But we're sure it wasn't olives, but it definitely does remind us. We have A Fish and a Wish, which religious and non-religious, I kind of see the Christian fish symbol in here, and it does come with a punch. So you can punch out the two different fish, which is fun. We have a new religious set called Hope and Prayer. So Hope anchors the soul, which is why we have the anchor, and very different font to anything we've had, but I do like it. Amazing Silhouettes is carrying over. Flowers of Friendship Forever Fern, and we have the Rose Gold specialty paper. So that's the specialty paper that comes rose gold with 3 different finishes, which is a lot of fun. So that is brand new. Honeybee Home is carrying over in the bundle, as is the Blessings of Home. And as I said to you before, the Beautiful Shapes dies are carrying over, which is fun, and lots of fun blending throughout this catalogue. Speedy Recovery, always great to have a get well set, and here featuring the Perfectly Penciled designer series paper, and we will be making a card with that next week. That paper, I've already made that ready to share with you. Full of Love, so we have a letter and envelopes with that really sweet flowers and greenery around it, and some really lovely sentiments. I love what they've done with that. Keeping it simple, simple colouring, bit of paper, sentiment, done. And this one's even more simple because it's on one sheet, onto the card, and done. Okay, a set for all the men in your life because it covers all the men. I have shown you this paper from He's the Man, and this is using crushed curry, Cajun cray, soft succulent, Sahara sand, early espresso, basic black. We do have the rustic metallic gems. Got this awesome stamp set that kind of goes to all different men. You've got your mustache, you've got your barbecue guy, your car guys, your surfing, bit more camping, really, really good. I showed his all that dies recently, and if I was that card, I don't know where I'd be. Yes, I do. I can see it. I shared, I'm coming back, I promise. I shared this card, I think yesterday, using the All That Dies. So I've already played. I'm only going to show you cards that I've put up on my blog, and that's the only card I've looked at. So that's your one and only sample for this catalogue tour. Campology is staying. Let's Sail has carried over in a bundle. Wildlife Wonder has carried over. And we do have, I'm hoping you can see that this card here has a deckled edge, and they're with deckled edge dies. I may have had a small heart attack when I saw the deckled edge dies in the catalogue. Maureen is laughing really hard right now because she was with me when I was looking through the catalogue. I don't know whether I was going to hyperventilate or what, because I thought these deckled edge dies meant that we didn't keep the stitch rectangles, but it's okay, we've got both. It's okay, but I did have a moment, and apparently that moment was quite amusing. Keeping whiskey business, we do have tech support. And this is for the tech guys. It's a bit cute, a bit funny. Hopefully your tech guy isn't too serious and can see how cute and funny that this is. But and the binary code, oh, what does the binary code say? I can't remember. I did know what the binary code said, and does say something for you, maybe something like that, but the binary code is actually a sentiment. Brewed for you is a lot of fun. So you've got beer glasses, wine glasses. You can make these ones especially into a float. Floats are fun. This does not have to be masculine, so you can give someone a glass of wine. You can use this as a bottle of flowers or a bottle for flowers, a mask off the top, so many things, and it does come with dies. Just checking there was nothing at the top I had to show you. Better Days is fun. This really reminds me of a stained glass window. Play school in Australia, you had to choose between the windows, and I was an arch window girl. So this, I knew you thought I was going to hyperventilate. Sorry, Maureen. So sorry to do that to you, Maureen, especially at that time in the morning. But yeah, this is really a nostalgia set for me, reminding me of play school. Grassy Grove is carrying over in a bundle, and we have this really fun, if you have a boating guy in your life, the Adventurous Adventure. So a dinghy from the top. I don't know what you guys call it. We call that a dinghy. Other people are going to have other names, and a kayak, and you've got like that zen single drop of water radiating out, and your koi and your lotus, your lily pads. Okay, next. We have Bamboo Beauty carrying over. Up here we have split card textures dies. So that creates a split texture in the corner of the card. Vintage tools, always good. This would have been a great card for my nono. He had a shed full of tools. Wild and Sweet koala for us. And that panda, oh my god. So sweet. Oceanfront is carrying over. We have Heron Habitat, which has a brand new font that we've never ever used before in there, and that is really pretty. I wish I could write like that. This coordinates with dies. Have Treasured Kindness, which is more of our Asian inspired set. Using the Texture Chic Memories More again up here, showing the Memories More stickers that you get in that set. Our next suite is Sunprints. If you are a blue girl, this one is for you. Pacific Point, Night of Navy, Starry Sky, Grey Granite. Now, you get the Fern embossing folder with this, as well as the stamp set and dies. I really love the sentiments in this, but I haven't bought the stamp set. I've got the paper, I haven't bought the stamp set. It is a dinghy. A dinghy here is a, okay, maybe it's a tinny. Tinny, dinghy, a rowboat, yep. Yep, all of those things are things, but yeah, a tinny is a metal one, because we have to shorten everything in Australia. But yes, the papers in this are gorgeous, and it is a literal bleached print, the paper. I did show that in my catalogue tour. do have Wisteria Wishes, and actually, I lie, I can show you the card that I made with Wisteria Wishes. Now I can, oh, and this is using the Pretty Prince paper as well. I can hear you all saying, Ellen, you did not use the wisteria. Yes, I did. That's the wisteria, but I turned it into trees. And these are the stylish shaped dies as well. So, ta-da! Different use, and they have shown it with more upright flowers as well, and this does go with dies. We have botanical layers. Now this botanical layers does coordinate with some vellum, and it's up here. So it's lovely layers vellum. So I think you get about 20 sheets of printed vellum, and then you get some plain vellum ready to use, because I know a lot of people are intimidated by vellum and don't want to commit to buying a whole big pack. But this is a great way to have some printed vellum that you can just use, you can colour, you can do so much with. And then you've got some plain pieces that you can stamp on. Okay, so this is all about our reversible set. So we have 3 reversible sets. This is called Waterfall. Over, and then you get this solid image on the other side, and you stamp that, and you've got your 2-step stamping with 1 stamp. So I can show you the jar of flowers. Can I? Yes, I can. So rather than having a lip on the edge of the stamps, these stamps are cut flush to the edge. So there isn't any of the halo like over here. It is cut flush to the edge. So that's that jar of flowers. Just to show you what it is. Oh, the sound's back. Oh, that's bizarre. I have no idea. I touched nothing. I'm hoping it might fix itself, but if not, you can see I've pointed. That's really weird. Was it only out for a minute or so? Oh wait, I'll just keep going. Garden Birdhouse is back. More of the Memories and More card pack. So much fun. The Ranunculus Romance is back. Colour and Contour. So glad, because I love the scallop contours dies. Yes, just a couple of minutes. Okay. Texture Chic. This has been featured all throughout the catalogue with the Memories and More cards, and this is the suite. So we have Designer Series paper, Petal Pink, Mango Melody, Pool Party, Evergreen, Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, and Gold. So we have gorgeous font, very different loose font. We have some random and I will call them random because a shell, a flower, a swoosh and leaf, a snowflake and some texture, but ever useful to create those backgrounds and that texture if that's your thing. Personally, that kind of stamping isn't my thing, but I do love this. I love the paper because that texture is already done for me. Cannot wait to see this distressed gold paper. So a bit gorgeous there. But I do like the sentiments in this set. And then we've got the Memories and More cards that are later in the catalogue. We have a brand new lighthouse. And this does go with dies with plenty of texture in those dies as well. The lighthouse, going with some dies, so you can stamp, or you can stamp and die cut, or you can just die cut to create. The waves of inspiration has carried over from our promotion, which is fun, and you guys have seen that a fair bit. Shaded Summer is back with matching dye. Watercolor shapes have pretty birds. I don't think we've ever had budgerigars as part of our Stampin' Up offering, and so many people have budgies, so it's lovely to see them represented. And we do have birdhouse dies, and with an actual birdhouse die, which is this one here. It's lovely. It's really lovely. I had budgie as a kid, and I had parrots as well. Beauty of Friendship is back, and I happen to have this on loan at the moment, which is a bit of fun. Dragonfly Garden is back, as is Artistically Inked. Next, Wildflower Path is back, Eclectic Garden, and Hand-Penned Petals. Now, the Elegant Eucalyptus 3D embossing folder, it's not the standard eucalypt tree, it's eucalypt bush, which is rather nice. I'm hoping you can see the detail in that card. You can just see it. Oh, absolutely, Cindy. That is very true. You can use the Season of Chic images to make your own cardstock and do a one-sheet wonder. One-sheet wonders are still a little intimidating to me. I can do them, but I can't say I super duper enjoy doing them. I find them a little stressful, so I tend to avoid them. But hey, Cindy, if that's your thing, go for it. User Happiness. This is the set from the front of the catalogue, and it is Rainbow Happiness. So we have the gorgeous paper, Mellow Mambo, Daffodil, Granny Apple Green, Pool Party, Night of Navy, Fresh Freesia. Have the stamp set, which I own, and we have the dies. So we cut out all the flowers and leaves, and we also have, do they show it on here? No, but we do have a texture cutout on here, and we've got the glossy dot assortment, and I have shown those, and they're like holographic, the glossy dot assortment. Now, some of these dies, or all of these dies, also match the designer series paper, so win-win-win. You can cut the designer series paper out with the dies. The brand new willow tree. These are so peaceful. So very, very peaceful. And this is very, very easy to layer up to make a gorgeous tree. So it goes with dies. We have our hydrangea haven and our painted posies 3D embossing folder, which is this shaded spruce piece here. You can see it just in the moment has carried over. This was almost my photo with Franklin the other day. Places in the Heart, so mum and kid set, graceful tiles, which goes really, really well with those beautiful shape styles. We have a cascading ruffle 3D embossing folder. That was a very good catch. I do like, it's a mix of sentiments and like sayings in the graceful tiles. Bit different, bit Eastern European. Okay, Uniquely Artistic is new. Gorgeous two-step stamping makes your life so, so easy. The Hello Beautiful is carrying over, and the matching dies now have 2 stamp sets. We have an alphabet stamp set back in Alphabest. These are small. This artwork is shown at 100%. So these are small, which is kind of good for card making. Oh my god, yes Cindy, the glossy dots are an absolute must. So up here is a look at Today is the Day Memories and More card pack, which is bright and fun. Okay, some background stamps. We have some new ones. Ray of Light, Pretty Medallion, Bouquet of Thanks, and Tropical Hideaway. And Tropical Hideaway reminds me of the Bloom Where You're Planted paper that just retired, and the, let me see if I can find it. No, I can't. It's the Artfully Composed paper that background set reminds me of. And if you do get these background sets, you will need a block E that is hopefully a lot cleaner than mine, because I use mine as a weight often when I am stamping. And also using your Stamparatus is great if you don't want to use your block when you're stamping these background stamps, because you want to get a nice even stamping, and it is a little more challenging with such a large surface area. Okay, Heavenly Hollyhocks. So this is fantastic for our UK guys that have hollyhocks. I don't know that I've ever seen a hollyhock in person. I may stand corrected, but I don't ever remember seeing one. We have our Angel Policy set. So if you are selling your cards, we do have an Angel Policy. That just means we have the copyright Stampin' Up on the back, just to denote that you have used Stampin' Up stamps, and these are some of the stamps this year that that we can use for that purpose. Okay, now this. Does this just not make your heart happy? Rainbow Order, looking at all of our amazing accessories and things that we can make with the back of the catalogue, because we are finished with all the stamps. And these gift bags, oh, they're gorgeous. They come like that, those gift bags. Okay, so this is our colour collection page. So if you want to buy our stamps, our inks, our paper, our ink refills, and our blends, this is where you're ordering them from. Everything is in Colour Family, and if there's a dash, we just happen not to have a Stampin' Blend in that colour. We've got almost all of them, not quite all of them, but that's okay. Oh, I'm yawning. I was up very early this morning and I went to bed very late. I didn't expect that. So down here you've got what it is, and across here we've got all the colours, so really, really easy. Our Stampin' storage is still around. I still use it every day in my photos. You guys often see my storage with my blends and the boxes, or the open storage for my ribbons. And of course the ink pads. I already had an ink pad solution before these came out, but it is such a good solution. Okay, these are our assortment packs. So in our colour families, you can buy assortment packs of the A4 cardstock, the 12 by 12. You can get ink pad bundles, and you can get Stampin' Right marker bundles. So they're the bundles that have, they're the markers rather, that have exactly the same ink as our ink pads. Have our pastels and watercolours as well. Our adhesives have not changed at all. We still have exactly the same adhesives, heat and stick powder. We have our silicone craft mat, all our dimensionals, adhesive sheets, all of those amazing things. We even have cling adhesive for if and when you may like to convert some of your wood blocks to clear. We do have the adhesive to pop on, so then they will stick to our blocks without leaving a sticky residue. Okay, so we have a brand new set of masks in this catalogue. Still have all our embossing folders, paste. We have our natural tone blends on this page, and says here 2 alcohol based markers in coordinating shades. So they're not a matching pair, but they are coordinating. Our specialty inks and colouring, nothing there has changed. Our paper, so we have our Abigail Rose, our Awash with Beauty, Butterfly Kisses. We have Happy Forest Friends, He's the Man, Hues of Happiness, Lovely Linen. So they all go with sweets in the catalogue. The Perfectly Penciled does not. This is one of the pretty prints. So just that gorgeous leafy background. And that comes in 5 colours. So Bermuda, oh no, it doesn't. 1, 2, 3. So it comes in 4, and there are lots of colours within those colour families on there. The Sun Prince is in a suite. The Tea Boutique, I was going to say bouquet, is in a suite. The Texture Chic is in a suite. We have our in colour packs. So if you just want to get paper to match your ink, you can get these basic patterns in colour packs. So that is showing the brand new in colours. So Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis. And then you've got our 2 5 colour in colours, and then our 10 normal colours. So you can also get this pack of paper as a hostess reward, and this is a double pack of paper with 48 sheets. So you can earn that for free with hostess dollars. So new here, we don't have ends next to these. Texture Chic Memories and More card pack. And we've got the coordinating cards and envelopes, and today is the day Memories and More pack. Over here with our cards and envelopes, we have the craft note cards, the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. The slimline ones have carried over, and our new in the Beyond the Basics paper, we have the Glimmer, which I've shown you the brush strokes. The Distress Gold is new, the Rose Gold is new, Vellum Layering Designs is carrying over, as is the Craft, and our other ones from the annual catalogue. Oh, I will show you that when we get there. It's on the next page, Donna, so that was really, really good. Good timing. Nothing has changed with our paper. We still have our Scallop Craft Treat Box Cello bags, the Craft gift bag, a gift box. We have our Peekaboo treat bag, the Emboss treat bag, and the Delicate treat bags that I pointed out at the start of this section. Okay, Donna, heads up, things that we can customize. In colour dots are new. We have Fancy Sequins are new. The Fun Flower Resin shapes are new. Okay, 5 iridescent basic pearl jewels. No, iridescent pearl basic jewels. These can be coloured with Stampin' blends. We've got our vintage bottle shaker dome. So just remember, I'm just showing you what's new. Sprig trinkets are new. The flower trinkets, the silver ones in this, you could definitely colour. I think they'll be good for Christmas as well. The opal rounds, they're new. I did show you in my unboxing video. The solid faceted gems, they're a bit nice. So things on this page that you can use to colour. You can colour with the rhinestones. You can also, the iridescent ones I'm sure you could colour with. It just wouldn't be the perfect colour. The normal pearls, the opal rounds you can colour. The clear, elegant, faceted gems you could colour as well as, I'll get to that one in a second. The classic matte dots, the white and the vanilla you could colour. We have the glossy dot assortment. We have the rustic metallic dots. We have the effervescent elements. Now these are completely round and these are designed to go in the shaker dome. They'd be very hard to actually stick to a card. The pearl hearts you could definitely customize and color, Donna, as well. I reckon you could even color the sprig trinkets because they're just clear. You could definitely do that. Okay, ribbons, ribbons, ribbons. So rose gold and white is new. The old olive and Sahara sand twill that I showed you is new. Petal pink soft polyester is new. The natural finish, so that's a really wide one that we're going to try stamping on. Baker's twine pack that comes with the 5. The magnetic woven ribbon in all 5 of the new in colours. And the silver metallic edge cotton ribbon. We have nothing new to go with our Stamparatus, but still love our Stamparatus. All of our blocks and cleaners are the same, but we do have a new addition on this page, and it's masking paper. So it's very thin paper that has an adhesive back. So you could stamp a rose on it if you wanted to layer some roses and not have them impeding with each other. You could stamp the rose, cut it out, pop it down, then stamp, and the rose that you stamp is going to appear behind the rose that you have masked. I have ordered that, so I will show you how that works. Okay, punches. We have our fish builder. We have our best label. Vintage bottle is new, and these are the ones that are available as part of bundles where you save 10%. The lasting label and the cherry builder and the songbird builder are also new. So they're the bundles. We have the decorative circle that is new as a single punch, and that's all that we have is new. Our tools, so this is our snips, our trimmer, our scoreboard, our blades, our take your pick tool that I use endlessly, and our bone folder. Nothing has changed there. So our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, we will have available very, very soon the magnetic cutting plate for our larger Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. The mini magnetic plate is coming, so keep an eye out for that. So whilst they're not new, because we did technically have them, they've reconfigured and coming back. Now we have something a bit new with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and these are some bundles. So the first bundle comes with the stylish shape dies and a mini machine. So because it's great getting a new machine, but which dies or accessories with it do you choose? So you could go very simple, get the mini, get the dies and work with what you've got. You could, if you want a little bit more and you want a coordinating set, you can get the mini and the Sending Smiles bundle. If you want to have a whole suite and the machine, you can get the Sun Prince collection, and you can get the large Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and have it all. So yes, just some fun bundles. Okay, these are our stamp and die bundles. So we have the Builder Butterfly. Flowers Are Home is carrying over Brood. This is the sentiment silhouettes that goes with the, it doesn't look like much because it goes with the words, although there's hearts, a flower or a bow, some candles, a few things in there that will be fun to use with those. The full basket, so this goes with the cheerful basket stamp set. Cottage flowers, this goes with the cottage rose or the Abigail rose suite. The teacup, the elephant, the happy forest. Oh my god, I didn't realize you got multiple leaves and multiple acorns. That makes die cutting super simple. The blossoming happiness. Now with the blossoming happiness, I did also forget to tell you that you get this like book page edge, so you get more of a plastic sleeve page edge, and you also get a page edge from a spiral bound notebook that is actually got slits in it, so it looks like it has been pulled out of a notebook. The layering hollyhocks. Okay, the heron, the hazel, that I did show you that card. I bought just the dies and the paper because I love the labels in there. I've used this die set multiple times already. The lighthouse dies, the natural prints dies. So this goes with the sun print, so that blue set that Maureen loved. And you've even got a wreath in there. I have resisted getting it because I don't need a wreath. I will keep saying that. Ellen does not need a wreath. I've got the geranium dies. The birdhouse. This is the Chic. So this creates even more layering, Cindy, than just the Season of Chic stamp set. So you've got that beautiful netting, which is actually really nice. I do see the merits in this set. It's just my brain doesn't quite get there. We've got the sending dies, the organic beauty that comes with that trellis background, the waves, the wisteria, which I do have a card next week using just these dies, and the willow. Okay, now we do have some just dies only that don't coordinate with any stamp sets or anything like that. So we've got the artisan editions. So you've got 3 backgrounds. What else? The brushed shapes, which are fun. The cracker and treat box. The heart attack, there was the deckled rectangles. We've got the designer tags. We've got fabulous frames. Enchanting details. Fancy frames. Or fabulous and fancy frames. I didn't realize that. We've got dots and spots, delicate edges. So you get 4 in that delicate edges, which is nice. We have the mini pocket envelope, the pretty pop-ups, and everything else has been in another publication. Sequins. So you can make sequins with just dies from paper, which is a bit fun. You could even make it with our foil and make all different sequins. The split card textures and the stylish shapes. So I said you get a lot of shapes, you get a lot of shapes, which is great. And the twigs and sprigs embossing folder and die. So this is the hybrid one. Okay, embossing folders, cascading ruffles, the elegant eucalypt, the fern. So they are 3D. The ones that aren't 3D, we have Into the Clouds, Let's Celebrate. Oh, Painted Posies is 3D. The quatrefoil, that goes with the lovely linen, that is normal. And then we have the 3D twigs and sprigs. I am going to bring this up because this is a much better photo of that detail. Okay, so these are our Hostess stamp sets that you can earn, and the designer series paper. So you can get that for having a party, and you get 10, 12, 14, 16% of the party sales, and up to, after a certain amount you can also earn a half price item. So this is a beautiful shot of what you could get in your starter kit. And don't forget, as part of the May joining special, you can get the brand new in colour bundle as part of that kit. So I think that's $116 worth of value free. And those ink pads just want to fall over. Can I get them to stay? So as always, we have our stamp index, which is always good to find, and we have our accessories index. So if you are there going, oh, I can't find it, just go straight to our accessories index, and hopefully that will point you in the right direction. This is all the legal stuff that we need to know, and this is about making a difference. So the ways Stampin' Up gives back to communities all around the world. We have a Demonstrator stamp, Heart of Stampin' Up recipients who get help at events. Demonstrators also host events that embody Stampin' Up values, and Stampin' Up does run a day of service, and they do a product give back with the stamp set in the July to December minis. There will be one stamp set that is the product give back, and then we have an almost matching back to our front. So this is using the Hues of Happiness bundle again with some real flowers. Oh my, oh good. It's always the way, Cindy. You do often see things that you forget until someone else goes through the catalogue. So I'm hoping that was helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If you are in Australia and haven't received a catalogue but would like one, please contact me. If you don't already have a Demonstrator, shop link below. The only thing that is not available out of this catalogue as of when I checked last night is the magnetic plates for both the mini one isn't available at all yet, and the main magnetic plate is just slightly delayed, but it will be available soon, and I will order that when that comes out because I can't wait to have it. So I will be back on Thursday on Facebook, and I'll be showing you a card using all 5 of our brand new in colours. So, and I'll be using Bottled Happiness for that. So make sure you join me there. Have an amazing couple of days. Stay well, and I will see you then. Bye.